Hello there, I'm Alex, and welcome to Sinspiration, where I inspire you to develop a growth mindset. Did you know the average millionaire has 7 different income streams? Today, I'm going to tell you what those 7 are, so you can start building more income streams yourself so that you can make more money and take another step towards financial freedom. Income comes in one of 2 forms, active and passive. For active income, you get paid to do a job over a certain amount of time. Versus for passive income, you make money as time passes, but it does require work upfront. In other words, you either trade in your time for money or you make money over time. Let that idea sink in. Of the 7 types of income streams, over half of them are passive, and they are earned income, interest, dividends, capital gains, rental, royalty, and business. Earned income is when you get paid in wages to do a job or provide a service, whether through your employer or a self-run business. These are your 9-to-5s, where you get paid hourly with an annual salary or a fixed amount to deliver a product or complete a service. Earned income is usually straightforward because you're usually told how much you'll be making before you take the job. Most people have earned income in order to support themselves, provide for their families, and save up for retirement. The advantages of earned income is that it offers the least uncertainty in how much you'll be making. It is also backed by your employer unless you are self-employed. Furthermore, your job can lead to pay raises as well as promotions so that you can make even more money. On the other hand, you are capped at the amount that you can make from earned income, and the pay raises can vary. Most likely, as you get raises, your overall compensation from earned income will be less than the market rate over time. Interest income is when you deposit money into a financial institution and they pay you for keeping your money with them. You get paid an interest rate multiplied by the principal amount you have, monthly, quarterly, every 6 months, or annually for the most part. You can do this with checking, savings, high yield savings, brokerage, retirement, and health saving accounts, as well as I-bonds. Feel free to watch my previous video to learn more about how you can maximize your interest income using these methods. Interest is a passive income stream, and it's the easiest and most reliable of the 7 because you simply have to deposit money and leave it into your account for it to grow based on an interest rate you are told ahead of time. Additionally, there is the compound interest effect where you earn interest on your interest, assuming that you leave that money in your account. However, you make very little money compared to the other income streams, and the interest rate is lower than the rate of inflation, meaning you're actually losing purchasing power over time. Dividends are money that a publicly traded company will pay you for owning their stock or shares. You can elect to get paid in the company's stock or cash. It is based on the number of shares that you own, and you get paid quarterly. For example, if you have 100 shares of a company and the dividend is 50 cents, you will get paid $50 a quarter or $200 a year. The dividend yield is the percentage of the current stock price that you get paid in dividends annually. If a stock is $100 a share and the dividend is 50 cents a share per quarter, that means you will get $2 of dividend a year, and the dividend yield is 2%. If the stock price goes up, then your dividend yield is going to go down because the dividend is still fixed at 50 cents a share. Likewise, if the stock price goes down, then your dividend yield will go up. Dividends is a passive income stream, and it's very easy to get into. All you have to do is to own a stock, an index fund, or a mutual fund that pays a dividend, and there are a lot of options to choose from. There's also the compound interest effect if you reinvest your shares. And over time, if the price appreciates, then your reinvested dividends will also be worth more. Lastly, if a company is doing well, they can increase their dividends. However, dividends are not always guaranteed. Companies can choose to suspend their dividend if they are not doing well financially. For example, several large, well-known companies suspended their dividends when COVID-19 started in 2020. Likewise, dividends can also decrease. Overall, dividends does not pay well compared to the other income streams, and you're going to need a lot of money invested into stocks and funds in order to get significant returns. Moreover, if the stock or fund price decreases, you can actually be losing more money than gaining money from your dividend income. Capital gains are money when you buy an asset and then sell it at a higher price. These include stocks, real estate, and products. For stocks, you'll want to hold them for at least a year so that you only pay 15% taxes instead of being taxed at ordinary income. For real estate, you'll be gaining equity as you pay down your mortgage, as well as when the price appreciates. For products, you're buying them at a lower price and then flipping them for a higher price. It's based on the simple idea of buy low and sell high. It's mostly hands-off as you just purchase the asset and then wait for the price to appreciate. Stocks and real estate typically trend upwards over time with more stability in real estate. Your capital gains are not taxable until they are realized, meaning when you actually sell the asset. Therefore, on paper, you can actually be making thousands of dollars. This is how owners of IPO'd companies, venture capitalists, and large financial institutions make millions and billions of dollars. The downside is that asset prices can fluctuate due to market and economic uncertainty. It is all based on supply and demand, and the federal interest rate can affect the businesses whose stock you own, as well as the housing market. Rental income is money people pay you to use an asset that you own. This is not limited to rental properties, but includes cars, recreational equipment, and a venue to host an event. I even heard someone rented out his backyard swimming pool. For rental properties, you can choose to do a long-term lease or a short-term rental with Airbnb. With rental income, typically larger amounts of money is involved, and you get to set the prices. Over time, you'll get to set higher prices, hence you'll be making more money from your rentals, as well as improve your gross margins. Rental income can have a high barrier to entry because you will have to be able to afford the asset first. Also, when people use your stuff, it's going to accumulate wear and tear over time, meaning you'll have to factor in some maintenance costs. You will have to pay costs out of your own pocket if you don't have enough rental income, or worse, when no one is even renting your stuff. For example, for rental properties, you'll have to be responsible for the mortgage, HOA fees, property taxes, home insurance, and utilities until you find your next tenant. Royalty is a commission or fee someone else pays you to buy or use your work. This can include books, music, photos, documents, software, or inventions. You usually have to be creative and spend time upfront to create such work, then acquire the copyright or patent to protect yourself from other people copying your work. Royalty is a passive income stream, and you will continue to get paid as long as people buy, use, or reference your work. However, if your work isn't well known or particularly useful, no one's going to use it, and you're not going to be getting any royalty income. So be creative. Business income is revenue you generate from your business or side hustle when you sell a product or provide a service. Your profit is the difference between your income and expenses. Out of all 7 types of income streams, business income is what leads to multimillionaires and billionaires. You set the pricing, so you have more control over how much income you get. The sky's the limit with this income stream. You may have upfront costs to start your business or side hustle, and that will require capital from you, venture capitalists, or banks. Business income fluctuates. On one day, you may be making a lot of money, but on another, you may be losing money. In the worst case scenario, you accumulate losses to the point where you have to go bankrupt. Market conditions can cause you to lower prices, have less customers, or take on increased expenses. Therefore, it takes good vision, strong value proposition, calculated risks, time, and perseverance to overcome challenges for a business to take off. I would like to share with you the types of income streams that I have. For my own privacy, I will only be sharing with you the percentages of my total gross income. As you can see, earned income makes up over 80% of all my income, and it's from my full-time job as an AI software engineer in tech. I do intend to stay with this in the long run because I am passionate about this career path, and I think there's a lot of growth potential for the years to come. Interest, dividends, and rental income help me pay for expenses every month. You'll notice that my capital gains is at 0% because I didn't sell any of my assets this year. But I will say my home price has appreciated significantly since I purchased it, but my stocks have been under pressure lately. My hope is that one day YouTube will become a business income stream, and from there, maybe I'll be able to create a royalty income stream as well. My main takeaway for you is that having multiple income streams will set you up for financial freedom and less stress on finances. In the unfortunate event of losing your earned income from your job, whether due to an economic downturn or quitting to take care of your mental health or to take care of something important to you, you'll still have these other income streams to live off of and preserve your hard-earned savings. I hope you learned something from this video about the 7 types of income streams and will start planning on how to build your own new income streams yourself. While you build wealth, don't forget to smash the like button and comment below with your thoughts and feedback. If you are interested in self-growth, personal finance, career development, and education tips, subscribe to my channel and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Sinspiration. You've been Sinspired today. See you next time.